Hey there, we're Trace and Rich, and we're a couple in our mid-50s from Australia who have decided to pack up and move countries. We're currently in Malaysia, because we love it here, in Penang, and we're sharing our journey with you. Why are we sharing our journey? Because when we were trying to find videos on YouTube for couples our age, not backpackers, not people are at different stages of life, it was really difficult to find couples around our age. So we're documenting our journey and sharing our story on how we're doing it and what we're doing.
Today we're going to show you around our apartment complex. We've just signed a 12-month lease here in Batu Ferenghi, right on the beach. And we just want to show you the value for money that you can get in the apartments over here, and also the facilities and how secure they are as well. So we look forward to showing you around, and any comments you've got or questions, please drop us a comment and we'll get back to you. Here we are getting up to the 21st floor. We're on the top floor of the apartment block. We call it the penthouse, others don't.
And they don't because they've made fun of us saying it's not a whole floor. We don't care. We call it our penthouse.
There's only 4 apartments on the floor, so it is well spaced out. We're at the back. There's a couple at the front. The balconies seem a bit smaller now, don't they?
Yeah, they're tiny, tiny.
We can't show the code.
He's the only one that remembers the code.
And
no,
I do
now.
Opens up into this hallway.
And you can see the couple actually have decorated really beautifully. We're lucky with the quality of the furniture. This was the bit Rich was most excited about, the 2 wine fridges full of wine that we were told we could drink because he didn't want to send the wine back.
It might be a bit empty now.
Yep.
It does open up, as you can see, into the living area and that view that we're going to talk about in a minute. We are foodies, so we're going to talk about the kitchen first, aren't we?
Yeah, we will. So before we show you the view, we're going to do a quick walk through the kitchen. You'll see on the right there, we've got the amazing fridge, that oven, that microwave. Now, I just want to say that the video, and a coffee machine. The video rips through the kitchen a tiny bit quickly here, but one of the things we were taught by another Aussie expat who we actually met looking at apartments was make sure that you get an oven, because most apartments in Penang don't have ovens.
You know what we haven't mentioned, Bo?
What?
This place came fully furnished as you see it.
Yeah.
It's not our furniture. This is, apart from the coffee machine, it came with the most amazing
furniture. And all
furniture.
that stuff that you see there, the owner said use it all. Yep. We don't want to ship it back because they moved into Indonesia.
I did find some new golf clubs in his wardrobe. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use those.
They've still got the plastic on it and everything. But you can see we've got absolutely everything we could need. Now, this is something pretty cool too, a dishwasher. Dishwashers are not a thing in Penang. I don't know about the rest of Malaysia, but for us, we were wrapped with that. Here's a little bathroom, so if you don't mind going to the loo in your kitchen, by all means. But they're originally meant for maids, but we don't have a maid, so we store our cleaning stuff in there.
Now we're going to go to the $1 million view. As you can see, bifold doors.
And you can see those chairs we've got set up because we sit and get up, about 6 o'clock and it's still dark, and have coffee for an hour and watch the sun come up. But they're our amazing views.
That's Batu Ferenghi. It's not a big town. That's the Olympic-sized pool down there. We're going to show you soon.
And back into the lounge room. So that was the kitchen over there on the left. And I'm not sure what's coming up in this video. We're doing a voiceover. We're testing our video editing skills here. But that big TV, sound bar, it's got a whole surround sound system actually. So there's speakers in the kitchen. So
Tracy's little office there. She looks out over the view every day.
That's where I work from. True. And we're going to show you the view from the lounge room. We don't really look out that.
We normally have that.
We have that closed because it puts too much light on the telly and we can't see it of an evening.
They're leather reclining chairs, by the way.
Yes, they are.
And back to the empty wine fridge. Yes. I wish the owner would have a refill policy on that one.
Yeah, why doesn't he drop some off for us? Anyway, this is up into the, hallway. There's a bathroom there for the 2 spare rooms. Again, fully furnished. These are 2 king single beds, so we can't wait to have more visitors come and stay with us. The joint's a bit of a mess because we'd just seen off a guest and we hadn't made beds.
Queen size bed.
Yeah, queen size bed. That's another thing too that I've had to pull myself up on. I want to decorate these rooms and match the colours and make everything beautiful. But on the other hand, I'm enjoying living minimalistically as well, so not buying things. So I have to stop myself from buying my colour matched stuff. So this is our bedroom here, the main bedroom.
As you can see, it is massive. TV on the wall, that's where I work. Tracy does when we have guests in. Plenty of room to...
You know what?
And here is the view. Now, see that apartment block next to us? That is empty. It was built 7 years ago and there's nobody in it.
Well, it's not complete. It's like an empty concrete shell.
Yeah, so it's really weird. Tracy's got a little bit of a makeup counter there.
And the wardrobe, I love the wardrobes here. Like, super cool. And we just sort of brought whatever clothes we thought we'd need for, 6 to 12 months before we decide, yep, this is our spot and we want to move stuff from Australia. But the bathroom here is pretty...
Looks amazing.
It does look amazing. We can't use the shower. But the view, how's that for a view?
Now we're going to move on to the outside and all the facilities we have. This is the lead up to the apartment. Not much around us, which we really like. There's some buildings below us, some houses. But it's really, what the thing about Batu Ferenghi is you've got the mountains at the front, the beach at the front, and you've got a lot of forest or greenery in between. There's just a very vacant road that we'll go up to, and we're going to talk about, Tracy's going to talk about security at the moment because that's one thing that she really does enjoy.
I do like the safety of it, even though it's super safe in Penang, but no one can get into our complex. You'll see here there's the guard gate and they know us, so they're opening up the boom gate. But if they don't know who you are, if they don't know you as a resident, you are not allowed in. If we're having guests, we've got to let them know that guests are coming. They've got to show their passport. Our Grab drivers have to let them know what apartment they're picking up from. All of our deliveries get delivered to there as well, like things from Shein or whatever.
There's another guard doing a bit of work.
He's walking up that hill.
Yeah, it's a long hill that we've walked a few times because our parcels only get delivered down there. They won't deliver them up to the there.
If we order Grab food though, that comes up to the top where we're about to show you.
But we've worked out to just ride the scooter down and pick up the parcels now.
Yeah. And you can see here to the right, that's a massive car park. And what we're going to do is we're going to drive up to the top and show you what it looks like from the top. And then we've also ridden back down and videoed into the car park to show you what that looks like.
So might be a couple of rough edits here, but we're trying to give you an idea of the size of the complex and what you get for money, as we just said at the start.
Yeah. Tennis court to the left there, I'll just jump in and say that.
You're right.
We haven't looked at the tennis court, but we don't play tennis.
Visitor car parks there if you're only coming for a little time. Nice little water feature there.
And again, a guard gate on the left-hand side behind that little water feature. And
now we're heading into the car park.
Yeah, this is the car park bit.
And one of the things that you'll see, like, yes, this is during the day, but there's not many cars here at all.
So apparently there's, I think, 70 units in our building and only 50% of those are occupied. So for anyone looking for somewhere amazing in Batu Ferenghi, long-term rental, they don't do short-term, there's still so much availability. And we know lots of places are up for sale and lots of places are up for rent. But we don't have a designated car park, do we?
No, we just park there.
We park
That's the closest
to the lift.
Well, we're not parking the handicap one, okay? So we're not the closest.
No.
So then you come into so there's 3 levels of the car park. This is the level we park on because it's the closest.
The stairs are super easy
They
too,
are.
but unless we've got groceries and stuff,
We just
we'll
thought we'd
use
show
the
you the
stairs.
lift
But
today.
we're showing you the lift. So in here
And out.
and out.
Now we're up to this second level.
Second level, yeah.
It is just
Weird.
spacious.
Weird. It's
Spacious.
empty, spacious. We're not sure what they're doing with all of this space, but we're going to walk over to the window.
You'll see the pool again.
Yeah, we'll show you what the pool actually
Infinity
looks
pool.
like from this view here. It's super strange how empty this is, but on this floor for us, there's a reading room that we're going to show you through, like a little library, and then there's the gym.
Yeah. So and there's another bit that we explored the other Saturday night when we weren't meant to, but just space. Like, I don't know what you're going to do with the space or fill it in.
Maybe they're going to put furniture in there for people to hang out or something.
Maybe once it's all full, it's going to be different. At the moment, it's only 25%.
Yeah.
So here's the gym, like really kitted out. A couple of treadmills, some bikes.
I've used it all the time. That one time I used it.
A nice little weight station. There's like yoga mats and balls over in the corner. Free weights. So really impressively filled out. And being in Malaysia, it is kitted out with air conditioning as well.
And you control the air conditioning, so you switch it on when you go in there. They're all the little panels just here, so you can switch the temp you want,
Yep.
the number of fans you want on, all of that jazz.
And can I say, the one time we did go to the gym, there was someone else in there using the treadmill.
Yeah, well, you've been there a few times. Me.
No, I just go to the sauna and I
right.
swim in sauna.
I don't mind the treadmills though, they're good. I've just got to get myself into the habit of using them.
So another, just around here, this is a bit weird because you're exiting, but I don't understand that. You don't need a key. And then this is into the reading room, which is, I think, just an excuse to make an excuse for a room, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but I could imagine if we had a lot of guests over and I needed to work, I could come plug my
meetings.
computer in here, have some meetings. There are some books. See, there's nothing in here.
No.
But there are some books on the bookshelf there. We've had a bit of a look through.
I'm trying to hide there, but you keep getting me in the camera.
Well, you're in the camera way.
Well, I'm doing the tour. I've got to open up all the doors for you.
Yeah,
now, that's obviously up to the second tower, which isn't vacant, but I did see online
Is vacant,
that they are,
yeah.
is vacant.
Yeah.
They are selling them. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, and they're not fitted out yet. Like, they're basically empty blocks of concrete. So they, apparently there's some for sale.
Yeah, I saw on Property Guru. So if you are interested, go on there.
And I think they're cheaper than the block that's finished too, because they're
not
fitted out.
Yeah, exactly. Like the apartment we're in, which you've just seen, fully furnished as is 2 million ringgit. So you're talking maybe just over a third. Do your calculations into Australian dollars. We're talking about $700,000.
Yeah, like where are you going to get that with that view in Australia?
Fully furnished as well.
Fully furnished.
Minus the wine in the wine fridge.
Yeah, because that's gone.
Yeah.
That is
although if you like Merlot, you might be in luck.
Yeah, we did give a friend a couple of bottles of Merlot as a thank you for running us around and doing some things for us. A new friend that we've made here.
Yes, and that's one thing we'll talk about is the expat community, and having never been involved in that before is how friendly everyone is.
Yeah.
Being expats, because they're all in the same boat.
Yeah. And inviting. This is my brilliant video skills of trying to video while I'm walking down the stairs and not tripping over, because I am known to be very clumsy. You'll often see me face down, planted on the ground.
Tracy did a great job not to fall over the time. We've moved downstairs now into the area, so this is a little another guardhouse out there, and Tracy's going to peek in there and have a look at all the, you can't quite see, but there's a lot of video feeds going on, which makes us feel very secure as well.
I do wonder what they're watching though. Have we done anything that we shouldn't be doing that, they've got us on video for?
Yeah, so just a big spacious area again, very quiet, not many. There's one of our friendly guards and janitors, like they clean everything every single day, don't they?
They're super friendly, like they're just lovely.
Exactly. So, through to the bathrooms.
Yeah, walking down, that's sort of a bit of a peekaboo at the pool. And then I think, Rich, you're taking us into the men's bathroom.
Everything's segregated here.
Yes.
So there's saunas, which we're about to show you, but there's a ladies' sauna and a men's sauna, so we're not technically allowed to have one together. It does work well. I use it a couple of times a week. It is essentially brand new.
And it was still pretty hot in here when I went into video. Someone had just been using it.
That would have been me. Yeah, that would have been me. I was in there a few hours earlier. Me and all my friends sweating away. Works really well, but just great to have these facilities, as you can see, in this complex. Full change rooms as well as men's and segregated, obviously.
Your dunnies, your showers, your seats to sit down, and
a bit of a change room as well.
And the lockers too.
Yep.
So just heading back out the door.
Follow the tour guard.
To the right of here is the women's. I think I said to Richie, we're going to have a look at the girls. But I think we just had a look at the door and went, whatever. It's exactly the same as the men's. So he's nodding at me going, it's exactly the same.
Apparently. So if you go up the drive, as you said, it was up a hill. And then this is kind of the view, one of the views over Batu Ferenghi again. There's a few high-rises that have been built over the years. And so it's a very mix of modern and non-modern, isn't it?
It really is. But we just sort of wanted to show you from the side. We brought you up that road there. That's what you're looking at down on the side.
And now we've hinted at the pool. This is the pool.
The pool. I'm actually, I don't know, when I'm in the pool too, I'm excited to show my grandson. He would love it. I could imagine him spending all day, every day. Yeah. But as aged 50 plus expats, there are not a lot of kids around.
No.
I mean, there are some families, but for us, we like there not being lots of
Exactly.
kid noise and stuff. We're past that era.
Yeah. So a bit of a kids pool there on the left. This is actually a big spa. So it's probably like a 20, but there's more, it's a bigger spa than more residents there are in this complex at the moment.
Yeah, that's right.
So it does work and all that there, but from that end up to it is 50 metres. I've measured it, because I want to know how much I'm swimming every day, and it is 4 foot the hole. There's no uneven depth.
When we were taking this video, we thought, oh, we'll show you closer of the spa, but now I'm looking at that Pebble Creek. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that looks a bit rank, but it doesn't look that dirty
No.
when you're out there. And I think it was a cloudy day when we videoed
Yeah.
this. It does look, you can imagine clear blue skies, how amazing it is here.
Yep, swimming up and down there. That little glass box is actually a staircase. It's a bit
Down
weird.
to the garage.
Down,
it is
yeah,
weird.
I don't know what it's doing there. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
And those little stairs on the side, I think they're just decorative.
Yeah, we're not quite sure.
No, we don't hang out there.
No, we don't.
We're
But
gonna-
anyway, walk through here and there's a really cool kids playground. So it really is family oriented. We're just lucky that there's not a lot of kids around.
Yes.
I've never seen anyone out using this kids playground either. And then to the right, I'm not sure if you can see, there's like a family games room with what are those tables called with the,
Oh, is
the
it?
hockey table thing where it's
Really?
got the little turn. Yeah.
I've never
And-
seen that.
yeah.
Football?
Yeah, it's got
Oh.
one of those in it, and it's
Wow.
got a ping pong table,
Really?
tennis table,
You're
ping
not
pong
thinking
table.
downstairs at our hotel
No,
now?
no, no,
Wow.
it's got it in there.
You
Yeah,
have to
it's
show me.
right up the end.
Okay. Now this is a barbecue area. There's a halal and non-halal barbecue plate.
We haven't used it, and we
No.
don't know where the plates are anyway.
We're going to move next back to the pool area. We thought we'd get a bit artistic here with some of our shots.
But we're not very artistic, so I
think you did a good
I
job.
don't know if you can see it, but that wall is like a waterfall wall from the infinity pool, and we can hear that from upstairs. It's really beautiful. So we're just sharing with you the view a tiny bit more here because it honestly is so spectacular and just feels like heaven to be sitting here an afternoon enjoying the sun.
I've just realised we forgot to mention how much this is costing us.
Oh, well, while we walk back to our apartment block and show you the lift, what we can share with you is this amazing apartment complex and area costs us $419 a week. So it's how much in ringgit is it, babe? 1,153.
Yep.
So USD, it's $270 a week. And in Aussie dollar, it's $419 a week. So I don't know about you, but I haven't seen anything in Australia with that sort of view
No.
and that sort of quality for $420 a week. What do you reckon, Rich?
Well, no, not at all. And that's part of it. Is just as you can see, the security. I can't even get in the door there. The security is first. Everything is first class, and for what you're paying, why wouldn't you consider a move to an Asian country?